welcome to a new device of the Galaxy Note family. Welcome to the Galaxy Note 8.0. So ladies and gentlemen, let's go a little bit closer to that. You know, there are different needs, and this is one of the main ideas behind the whole lineup of the Galaxy Notes, that we want that you have the exactly perfectly fitting device for your needs. And so we are really happy to have this important addition device in that lineup. Ladies and gentlemen, as you know, Samsung is a pioneer concerning that really special category in its smaller tablets. So it was in 2010 we started with the Tab 7. The Note comes, and afterwards we have the Note 2, and not to forget last year the Note 10.1. We went one step further, and we decided it's time for a device that brings a really new range of a new portability, new creativity, and we take all the features, all the good things from the Note 10.1 and have to see what we can do if we resize it, if we bring it in a new size form, and this is the result. Ultimate portability. When you take it the first time in your hand, you will be amazed about the gorgeous screen. We're talking about an 8-inch WXGA screen with a really high resolution 1280x800, and that means you will be amazed at the first view. So even with that light condition, you see it's a really good performance coming from that, and whatever I'm going to show you will see, you will enjoy it, and you can use the device under every circumstances. So ladies and gentlemen, the next thing is the comfortable size. And you can see I can take it in one hand. So I get one hand free. And maybe you remember, I come on stage and I got it in my jeans pocket. And afterwards you can come to me and it's a really normal jeans. So that makes a difference in a really special size. The other thing is to use this S Pen. What does it mean? You have one device that makes you really movable, and you can use this S Pen. Together, you will reach a new level. We believe at Samsung that we till down all the barriers that keep us away from move in a really way to be freedom, to have this freedom, to work, to be creative anywhere at any time. So it's time to redefine the way how we watch, how we listen, how we play, how we communicate, and even how we be creative. So this is the thing when we say, with that mobile device, it's a question, what happens you're on the go? Interesting is to see the size. It fits in my pocket. It's 13 to 21 centimeters, and that means it's actually the same size that most of you know coming from your good old paperback, your good old scatol. So it's not only the size. We show you this is a really honest replacement for that. The main idea is bring things together. So the first thing is what you know from the analog world is maybe it's really interesting and it's necessary that you can note something, that you can sketch, draw something immediately, and so you will do with that device. So with a really outstanding handwriting recognition and this S Pen, you will be amazed about you can work with it even you have a schedule in your hand. So it's 18 months ago that we have introduced this S Pen. Remember, we have enhanced it, and now we can offer you a sensitivity that you give the feeling you have a real pen in your hand. And that's the basic. Together, these both tools will offer you a wide range of possibilities. The first step is that we first have to think about when we have these different kinds of products concerning smartphones, tablets. You see, and maybe you ask yourself, why we have this many range of products? This is exactly the reason for we have to think about all we are different. So sometimes we want to set a little bit apart, but the most interesting thing is we have different needs. So we hope with this additional portable device we will fit needs maybe in your case too. So ladies and gentlemen, go one step further and have a closer look what we can do even on the go. Especially here we have this beautiful conference in Barcelona, and maybe you have a little bit more time to come here to go back and to use it of course next time as a really fantastic ebook. This is one side. But this ebook of course will offer you a really fast way to enjoy all the content. So maybe you have no time and you want to go and read something short, it will be quite easy because we have this quick panel. So you find the reading mode and you find there all the display settings. So it's very easy, very fast that you can start with that device as an ebook. And of course, we have different circumstances. So maybe we have light, different settings, and so you can, of course, without any problems, change the tone, change the color, and yeah, make it more customizable to your needs, even on the go. This, ladies and gentlemen, makes a difference. We're not only talking about something that is a passive consumer. So we have here the thing that we can be interactive, even using this ebook. So maybe for students it would be a very, very useful tool that they can not just read something, they can make notes, they can work with the S Pen again. So this is really interactive and it's open additional range of possibilities. So not even that. The ebook is of course one important thing. It supports you concerning business activities and leisure time activities. Let's put a focus on the amazing productivity. When we talk about functionality, we're talking about multi-windows functionality. So the most of you have some experience with that coming from a desktop, but now we give you one advice in your hand that offers you a really completely new level to use that. Multi-window means you will be enabled to split the screen quite easily, and you can open and that way to completely different application at the same time. Very often multitasking is an often used word, but then the application is running in the background. Here you will see at the same time simultaneously and very, very fast workflow, completely different application. And we're talking about application live, real life video stream. We're talking about a really exceptional game experience you can have, and this at the same time. So, not to forget, one step further, you can even use this S Pen. So maybe I can open the door, but go through and find out by yourself. This is a really new step to combine all the possibilities. But let's go back to be productive. With this dual view, of course, you can use it, you can of course build your own surface, so it's quite easy to take this tray for drag and drop the application you want, put it on the front, put it on the top. It's up to you, and very easy to organize this dual view. So even that means you can control the size, you can resize the windows. It's up to you. The next thing what happened is you are on the way and a very, very important call comes in. And now it's time for the Galaxy 8 Note, because you can just hold the call and go on the other side of your Galaxy Note 8.0 in some different application. So use the S Planet. So think about an appointment, get information about the guy, get information about the company. So it is really interesting to see how easy it will be, even on the go, to work with that. Call and multitasking. Search in the web. Get the information, send the information, use the S Pen. So really, really a good tool to be more productive, and it doesn't matter where you are, you will be productive anyway. Next step, the incredible creativity. Imagine you're an architect, you are some web designer or something else. You have to be really productive on the way. But the most of you are not architects, maybe not designer, so it's quite important what we can do for you. And with improved S Planner, we have a really fantastic tool. In combination with this really interesting S Pen, we will show you how easy it will be to give you a really good replacement for the good old-fashioned paperback. Because you will see, it's like in a real world, you can use 170 stickers, for instance, to organize your S Planner in the way you want. So make it more personal and make it more efficiently using that. But it's not all. You can make notification like circles, like stars, so it's very easy to organize this S Planner in that combination. And of course, the S Planner was improved in every detail. So we have a really fantastic access in the monthly view. So it's a really professional tool, and you have to check it out by yourself. That makes a difference in that combination. We went on And of course, it's not only the thing that we have the S Planner for itself, we have some additional application templates. So based on the S node, the base idea to bring all the information on this, to get the information back, we're offering now a wide range of new templates. And these templates will support you in different areas of daily life. And so we have the templates, for instance, for the landscape tone, for the movie node, for wine, footnotes. So maybe next year you come back to Barcelona and you want to remember there was some really interesting tapas restaurant. No problem at all. You go in the restaurant node and you will find and get the information back you have already prepared for these cases. So ladies and gentlemen, this is only a short view of what happens if we use this Galaxy Note 8.0 as a base, but then we have an unlimited range of possibilities. But always we put a focus on that whatever you can do with that, it should be very easy. So it should be convenient, and you should always have the completely control over all this application. So for instance, the S-Note toolbar will find on the top, and you will see it's very easy and very intuitive to handle all the possibilities coming with that. Just to mention one of the smaller but more or less very interesting examples what you can do with that. Remember the good old Polaroid picture. So now it's the same. You can write with the S Pen your very, very personal message on this picture, and just one moment and you have sent it around the planet to your colleague, to your families, and it's quite easy. It's just one example how you can use this Galaxy Note. But to be a little bit more professional, the thing is that the best ideas, and I hope you have the same experience, won't come in front of the desk. Even when you're on the go, through the fresh air, in the landscape, you'll be inspired with something. Then the best ideas come. In the future, just with Dutch application, with the paper artists, or the idea sketch, you will have the perfect base to sketch, draw, write, speak, whatever you want. You can keep the ideas in this Galaxy Note 8.0. So never miss a single idea, and it's quite easy, even, I repeat myself, on the go. Go back and be a little bit more physical. So what we have is, of course, we have to think about how we can speed up all the use phase. So what we have is a really interesting physical key on the ground. Just push the button, and it's just touch this button with the S Pen, and automatically this device knows you want to work with the S Pen, and so there's a really short and fast access to can work with the S Pen quite fast. But it's not the one and only sample. We carry on with all these hardware, powerful hardware features, and another one is 2 additional physical keys. We have that set on the ground of the device, so that you will have the chance in the future to program your own shortcuts, to go very, very fast and very conveniently through different menus. So that makes it different, and that saves time and makes more easier to handle this extraordinary Galaxy Note 8.0. Well, let's have a closer look inside. When we're thinking about what we already showed, that we have the possibility for multitasking, dual view, and we see the real video stream on the one side. We have this extraordinary gaming experience on the other side. So there must be a powerful basement to realize these technology features. And of course, we have installed and patented 1.6 gigahertz quad-core processor combined with a 2 gigabyte RAM. This is one thing. And of course you can choose between the 16 and 32 gigabyte internal storage added by a micro SD slot. And whenever I try to explain how efficiently this companion will be, I have to emphasize this is a companion that stands on your side for a long time. Based on the 4,600 milliamp, this is a really outstanding battery capacity. You see it fits in this really slight device. Yesterday, I checked out by myself a really interesting feature. When we're talking about the wireless device, this is indeed the wireless device. And it's very necessary that you stay in contact, that you have a good connectivity to everywhere. So what we have installed is a Wi-Fi channel bonding. And that means nearly double out the speed you can download information, pages, and so on. And it's quite interesting if you work with such a mobile device. Ladies and gentlemen,